How's it going, y'all? I'm doing good. I hope you guys are. Let's do some Hiveswap. I'm sorry I'm late on this. That's just, just my life's like that. I was going to say something came up, but I'm just sort of a mess of an individual, and you guys should know that by now. So, not, I can't really think of any specific reason that this is so late. Just, I was doing other stuff and I didn't get around to it. So, anyway, I think there's going to be another one this week. So I guess that means that these might be back to back depending on how they come out. Volume 10 of Faraway Lands and Nearby Pals. You've been lucky enough to acquire a bounty of friendship since you arrived on this planet, but there's still an emptiness nestled in the crook of your heart's aorta? Biology was never my strong suit. Chemistry, biology was right. I should trust myself. Maybe making one more friend will fix it. Maybe the next one will expand inside your chest like a sponge in the bath, pushing out all of your sadness, loneliness, and insecurity. After all, number 20's the charm. Okay. Oh god, he's a JoJo reference. Anime nerd versus just cheery looking guy. He's yellow. Yellow is psychic, right? I'm gonna do him first. Did he glue that onto his back? What an idiot. No, he's got those things. Okay, he's a massive weeb. We're gonna play this guy first. I'm gonna try and have these come out. I guess it's gonna be every other day. Let's see. I've got until the 29th. So yeah, let's do like every other day with these. And that should do us fine. Anyway, so there'll be something else tomorrow, and then there'll be this the next day. But we'll play this guy first. Leave you with a little anticipation. Tonight, you're all abuzz with excitement. Wait, no. Your palm husk is vibrating in your pocket. One of your friends is contacting you. You pull it out, and a notification pulls up. I still have this. You can see this? You can see this. Okay. I'm just gonna... There you are. Buzzing is a request to add you on Shitter. Is he a bee? The message is accompanied with a little icon, blue with a silhouetted winged animal. Some of your similarities between this planet and your own are starting to stretch your powers of belief and coincidence. Whatever. You pull up the app and read the messages from, could it be, your potential new friend? OMG, hi. I hope it's okay to contact you. Oops, I should introduce myself, haha. I saw your picture on Cervase's stream. I'm one of your biggest fans. But now I'm one of yours. Love the looks. Anyway, I'm going to assume I don't actually need to pronounce the Z's. He's just a B, so... Anyway, I would love to chat if you're open to it. If not, it's okay. You can just kind of ignore me, haha. Everyone else does. This is actually fairly... accurate to some interactions I've had with people who like my content. Like, they put themselves down, and it's just like, dude, don't do that. Like, I mean, don't come out of the gate acting like you're the best thing ever. Just approach me like a normal human being, and we'll be solid, you know? Like, because I am a normal human being. I just play video games on the internet, and some people care for some reason. I don't know. World's weird like that. Could this be the universe reaching benevolently down to you to do you a solid? It's like being given a giant pile of money unasked. You didn't have anything, you didn't have to do anything for this friendship. You didn't even have to walk anywhere. All you have to do is join a fabled social media. Join the fabled social media, and it literally appeared in your pocket. Your hands are shaking a little as you go to respond, but you don't want to seem too eager, or do you? You have no idea how to approach this. You thank Buzzing for his compliments and say that you would be happy to talk to him sometime. In an instant, a notification pops up inviting you to download another app. You do it, and a video screen opens. Suddenly, you can see your new friend's face. He's a sweet, round, roly-poly, and he's smiling at you broadly. I cannot scream that. But hi! I'm Sispzy. I hope it's not too sudden to gripe at you like this. Is it okay? Oh my god, you don't have to respond to that. Sorry for being weird. Let's start over. How do you know Savaria? Apart from being extremely friendly, this troll seems also to run both sides of the conversation by himself. Befriending him is the least effort you've ever had to put into anything. His enthusiasm is really cute, but there's something about him that unsettles you. Looking at his hopeful face gives you a dark stab of humiliation that you don't really quite understand. You swallow down your discomfort and tell him the story of your friendship with Savaria, leaving... I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. Leaving out Savaria's personal background, he hangs on your every word. That's so cool. I wish I could hang out with you guys. Oh my god, I hope that I'm not implying you'd want to hang out. It's just no one ever wants to come visit me. The sad thing about these, and I think I spoke about this during like the Savaria, or however you pronounce that name, that one is that like a decent chunk of people are nice, rational human beings. I would say like 75% are like normal human beings that will have normal human being conversations with you. With the remaining 20% being, well, let's say 24% being people who get a little awestruck, a little bit of a, you know, I've had people cry, and, you know, I'm like, is it okay if I hug you? Because I don't want to just hug people out of nowhere, because that's weird, because maybe they're not cool with that. They're not huggy people. I'm a huggy person. And I don't, you know really how to deal with that. Because normally when someone's crying, I'm like, it's okay. But, like, they're just getting overloaded, so sometimes it's not good to hug them. Anyway, those people are fine. Don't get me wrong. It's that remaining 1% that is completely psychotic, that will just straight up stalk and or try and murder you for no reason whatsoever. Those are the ones that make the other 99% of the people that I interact with all very suspect, because it's just like, are you gonna try and kill me? Because I don't know. So if I don't accept your invitation or like whatever in a situation like this, just understand I'm trying not to get murdered. And though you know me and you know yourself, I don't know you, and so I don't know if you're gonna murder me. I know that sounds harsh, but it's a 1% chance that I get horribly maimed and murdered, and that's a pretty high chance as far as murder gets, you know, going. Anyway, he takes out his phone and taps a few keys. A notification box pops up in front of the video. It's a direct message from Buzzing that just says sad face. You ask him why that is. I live in the middle of nowhere. It's good for the bees, but I guess no one really thinks it's worth the effort to come all the way over here. It's just me and my lusses. You can't really do much around the hive. It's fine. He really says the word sigh. Oh, okay, I didn't read that because I just sort of sighed audibly, hopefully enough that you could hear me. And, no, okay. Despite saying it was fine, he seems dejected with a distant downward angle to his shoulder. Distinct downward, blah, blah, blah. Sorry, his shoulders. His buzzy accent is kind of getting to you. Where do you live? You say it might be nice to live out in the country. You mentioned that you did get to see some rural Alternia. Tiny burp. That was like a 1 out of 10. That was weak shit. But that's like a coffee burp. That's not like a full, like, actual burp. Anyway, when you met Scalia, it seemed beautiful. Zebdi's face twists into a grimace. Yeah, I guess. Sensing this is the moment for sympathy, you tell him that you're sure that friends would come and visit if I'm just going to turn myself just down ever so slightly so I'm not peaking the audio. Now you're sure his friends would come and visit if they were able to make the trek. Sure. Sounds like you did visit another troll that lives in the countryside though. So I guess you thought she was cooler than me. See, now it's starting to get into that 1% territory. I don't really like getting manipulated like this. That's like, it's whatever. I don't need friends to pick me first. You struggle for words. You want to reassure him, but you also don't know him that well yet. Yep. You weakly protest that you didn't mean to say that Skylio was cooler than him. You didn't even know him then. Maybe you'll be able to visit him in the future, too. Yeah, maybe. I heard that before. He's not rejecting you, but you get the sense that a wall has been raised. You're not sure you're going to... You're sure you're going to keep chatting with Zebedee from time to time, but you get the sense that you're never going to become a true friend. You're stuck in an acquaintance limbo, and it looks like you failed to earn his trust. Okay. We're going to try that one again, because that was so fast. Like, I try and keep these episodes, like, around 30 minutes, so we got a couple more runs at this. I guess I got to go all in. There's a skip button, but I forget what it is. And so we'll just... Okay. Is it really okay? You tell him that you understand if he's not okay with it. After all, you say you really wouldn't hurt your feelings if your friends didn't make any effort for you. Isn't that what friends are supposed to do? It would really hurt your feelings if your friends didn't make any effort for you. It gives you a grateful smile, some tension releasing from his frame. Oh! I would never ask anyone of that. I don't want to be annoying. Like, sometimes I really wish that someone would take the time to visit, but I don't blame any of my friends for not coming. Like, I understand that you have to decide which friends come first, but I just don't. Some people are cooler and more fun than me. It's understandable. This really must be your lucky day. First of all, no one has threatened bodily violence towards you in the past 10 minutes, and you fear for your life is at a low-key, reasonable level. I'm more freaked out by this guy just because I've had experiences like this. And so it's like, I'm more on guard. He may be totally normal and not murdery. We don't know. Second, this troll is making it really obvious that he wants you to do what he wants you to do. This is a total slam dunk in the friend opportunity. Okay. Zebedee's face trends. I'm not pronouncing that right. Zebedee. Zebedee. Someone was saying that troll names are only 5 characters long, right? But this guy's name is 6. Or was it 6? I don't know. They're all the same length. I know that much. I'll check after this, but I'll check Savaria if it pops up again. His face transforms utterly. It's astonishing. He goes from sullen and shadowed to utterly radiant. Your heart pangs with an overwhelming surge of fellow feeling. True, you've only seen other trolls react emotively at the sight of meat and blood and your own body sparkling under the moonlight, but Zebedee is the only one with such an extreme reaction to friendship. Man, you are really feeling this, little guy. You'll come? Really? That's so cool. Thanks. This is going to be so good. I'm going to get all the best snacks, and my Lussus is really cool. You'll like him. Oh, it's so exciting. You leave Zebedee to his preparations. Even the bubble of joy inside you just got a little wobbly. You aren't used to such high expectations from your prospective friends, mostly because people just expect you to be an imbecile. You absolutely can't screw this up. You made a promise to your brand new friend. Unfortunately, that promise is to visit him in a house that is, by his own admission, so far away that not even people who know what the fuck is going on can be asked to find it. You haven't thought this through, but that's never stopped you before. First things first. What old friendships can you call on to help you out? I.e., who is likely to have a vehicle of some kind? You could always call up Tagoria to see what he thinks, but you don't think you want to be too needy with him. Amnesia. Well, doesn't look tall enough to reach the pedals. Zebra, just no. Yeah, seriously, fuck that guy. You're a strong, independent alien who don't need no troll. You also don't think aliens are allowed on public transit. You don't know the number for troll taxis. So you'll do a crime. Perfect. What did Kanya do when she stole a car? Punched the lock off with one big fist? Won't be punching off any doors, but eventually you find a car that isn't locked and almost like someone helpfully lifted it for you, sucker. It pricks slightly at your conscience as you slide into the seat and fire up the autopilot, heading out into the country once again. Recently, anything that isn't brutal, indiscriminate violence kind of doesn't faze you. So you stole a car, big deal. It's not like anybody died. So this is it. You begin your gradual slide into total moral iniquity. A hardened criminal, that's you. Zebedee does live pretty far out. He hadn't been exaggerating. You use the time to curl up in the back seat and catch some Z's or some sleep. It should have said catch some Z's. Because honestly, man. Like, that was my mind filling in what would have been a good, like, pseudo joke. Because the dudes. Anyway. All the while trying to ignore the fact that the car reminds you of being inside a large, squishy animal. At least you got a few radio channels out here. Zebedee's hive is pretty big and buzzing. Literally, you hear a persistent drone of bees standing right outside as the boy himself. He's so excited, he's bouncing on his toes, clapping his hands together. He's got a gold symbol on his shirt. You're wondering if he's a psychic. You've finally been here long enough to pick up on racial stereotypes. Go you. You're here. You actually came. I seriously can't believe that anyone actually went out of the way to visit me. We don't really have to go away to go out of, but you keep that to yourself. You are more than happy to accept friendship points. Zebedee leads you into his hive, which, like, okay, no, it's 6 letters. It's 6 letters to a troll name. That's it. Gotcha. So he's fine. His name is fine. It's not weird. Because if it was weird, then maybe he's not a troll. And maybe I murder him. I like his cup. It's a bee. Looks like he's made a lot of himself. There's hanging baskets of flowers and plants everywhere. And a zigzag shelf holding up a stack of colorful books. On one corner is a big screen TV and an entertainment center. Zebedee vanishes into another room, which leaves you to get comfortable with the big couch, which is unsuitably striped yellow and black. The buzzing is pretty loud in here, too. You look around for the bees. You're not thrilled about bees, honestly. You wish there was some music on your phone to drown it out. You're thinking about following Zebedee to see if he needs help, but when your phone starts to ring, or it starts to vibrate, and you look down and recognize Survia's username. Let's go and answer it. Might as well. There's no idea how long Zebedee is going to be in there, and if he's like anyone with music, it's this. Hey, dude, I just read that relatively close to what it said. Hey, dude, sup? Can't believe it took you this long to get shitter, Lamo. Damn, you like really lost without my help, huh? Looks like you got like 2 follows though, Lamo. You can feel some nameless tension that bleeds away at the thump of your lo-fi chill-out beats, murmuring softly in Surveilla's mic. If only you could go and spend time with your cool friends and stop making new ones, but even the thought just makes your stomach wring itself out like a washcloth. There's no point in wishing for things to be different from how they are. You'd do anything for new friends, anything. You ask them if they have any trigger advice, on how to be a cool guy online. Something I don't really know how to do. I mean, you definitely came to the right troll. But I don't know if I should be managing your brand a lot more than I already did. It's just more risky for me, It's hard to maintain my image as is. Other streamers are always on my bulge. It doesn't mean we can't hang out, though. It was really chill last time. Also, I need my clothes back. You're sure, Survia, that you definitely still have their clothes and that you definitely did not destroy them in an epic battle to save a giant collie. Collie? How the fuck did I screw up collie? Lassie, forgive me. That's cool, no worries or anything. I was wondering if you wanted to hang out today. If not, it's chill. I got all sorts of other shit I can get up to, Lamo. You know how it is. But yeah, let me know. Oh, wow. How did you become this suddenly so popular? Maybe this is what happens if you finally get online. Not only are you hanging out with your friend, you've got another one clamoring for your attention. Social media is amazing. You told Survia that you would love to chill, but you're currently out in the middle of nowhere hanging out with someone else. Maybe Survia has heard of them? Zebedee Tongva. So first name and last name are 6 letters. So there's only like a limited number of like troll names. Someone's already done the math on this, haven't they? Also, I'm just looking at my trash, and it's got like, it's got like several gigs worth of stuff in there. So I'm just gonna go ahead and delete that. Yeah, let's go ahead and get rid of that. All right. Surely everyone on the internet has already knows each other. I don't know him. Sorry. You saw Zebdee's Twitter handle. Surviva's face does a complicated dance between shock, worry, and wry amusement. Oh, dang, Lamo. What are the odds? Small internet. So Surviva does know him. I mean, I know of him. Man, awkward. Are you guys tight, though? You tell Surviva that you aren't tight yet. Pretty loose, but you're working on it, which is why you're currently in the middle of nowhere sitting on the bee-themed couch. Surviva scratches awkwardly between their horns. Is that like what you go online to do? That whole scene? Scene? The only scene you know about is the friendship scene, and possibly the clown scene, and the meat scene. Actually, you may be in more scenes than you give yourself credit for. You're getting the feeling that you're on the edge of you're right on the edge of another one. You can taste it. It makes your stomach growl. You tell Surviva that whatever the scene is, you're definitely not a part of it. You don't even know what they're talking about. So what are they talking about? Not to talk shit or whatever, because God knows golds who live in glass hives of tenuously curated online social interactions shouldn't throw stones or whatever. Fuck knows, I got some shit back in the day. But maybe you shouldn't hang out with this dude, especially when you're like right on the edge of breaking out yourself. I mean, you gotta be careful with this shit. I told you it happens to me with internet fame and a joke. They gesture vaguely towards the missing eye. Here, let me just link you. A link pops up with a gripe chatterbox. You follow it in what appears to be a fanfiction account. Nothing wrong with a little fanfiction. You wanna know how many times I've read fanfiction of myself that I didn't write or ask for or know the author? You know how many times I have an enormous dick that I used to slap my friends with? Explicitly once, but there are other times that I had a big dick. Anyway, the point is that it's not a... Don't write fan fiction about real people. It's really fucking weird. Also, the images. I mean, thank you. Thank you for drawing me so well endowed, but maybe just don't draw that. You've never been much of a writer yourself, but you feel pretty pro, but you're pretty pro anybody doing whatever they feel like as long as it's not gruesome murder. You're a really chill dude that way. I mean, right, yeah, same, Lamo. I'm not trying to judge you or whatever, but you'll see what I mean if you scroll down. You scroll past the first few pages. Most of them seem to be about some band you've never heard of. Almost at the end, and you find, oh damn. It appears the fanfiction that Surviva... This appears to be a fanfic about Surviva. You don't click through, kind of get the idea from the tags. Well, Surviva is a big deal after all. You guess it makes sense that people would include them in their fantasies. You do it all the time, in a friend way. Yeah, you get what I'm saying now, though. I mean, live your dreams right, Lamo. Any guy on the internet can write whatever he wants about me, but, like, I don't want to see it. Just a heads up, you know. You get how it could be a little awkward. You tell Surviva that you would be careful of your infinite internet fame. Though you doubt that anyone would write anything about you. I mean, who would want to read about your dumb fuck exploits? Yeah, Lamo. You can come over whenever and I'll smoke up with you. Great, more bug ass. I mean, we got high as fuck last time, so that was alright. So whatever, right? You end your call with Surviva and navigate back over to Zebdee's fanfiction account. You pick one of the ones that's not about Surviva, one of the teen-rated ones. You don't have anything against erotica, but maybe you'll save that for later. You don't know any of these characters. The context is undoubtedly uncipherable. The troll music business, but if this really is Zebdee's writing, he's pretty good. You have such talented friends. That's not See, that danger sense I popped up with having isn't just because we're playing oh, knocked mic. Isn't just because I've got this whole, Hiveswap, everyone's dangerous thing. Like, I fucking know my shit, man. Hey! Sorry it took so long. Shit, Zebedee sneak up behind you. You quickly lock your phone, but apparently not quick enough. How'd you find this? Oh god, were you searching for me? I thought we were friends. Of course you're friends. Friends don't go digging through each other's shit. Would have shown you my fic if you just asked. He told him that you absolutely did not go looking for it. Survaya gave it to you when they called you up just now. Zebedee's face closes down. Is it just you, or has the sound of bees gotten a lot louder? All right. It's your cool friend, Survaya told you. See how it is. No. They just called. You answered the phone. No, it's fine. I totally get it. Even coming all this way, I'm still not the price. Oh, for fuck's sake. It's fine. It's not even a big deal. I'm totally used to it. You and Survaya. What are you, like, mate spirits? You have absolutely no idea what mates... You're absolutely not mate spirits with... I know what that is. With Survaya. You're not mate spirits with anyone, as far as you know. Fuck. Having so many friends is exhausting. Oh, really? Like, your life is so great, I get it. You have so many friends, you're so popular, and everyone wants to spend time with you. Zebedee is crying and trying not to hide it. Or not trying to hide it. It's very sad and extremely awkward. You feel terrible, and you kind of feel like a dickhead. You're always doing all this complaining about your lot in life. When you tell the truth, you've actually got a lot going for you. You got amazing friends who go out of the way to check up on you and ask if you want to hang out. Of course, all that complaining is just in your internal monologue. It's not like anybody can hear your thoughts. Thank God for that. I'm so glad that you and Survaya have each other. Maybe you can go and hang out with them and make fun of me some more. You try and tell Zebedee that you're absolutely not making fun of him. You were just curious about his hobbies and interests. You absolutely want to read his fan fiction. But the kid isn't listening anymore. Fuck, you hope the car has enough gas to get you back to civilization. Awkward. Very awkward. Speaking of awkward, give me a minute. Give me 1 sec. I'm just gonna put up the BRB screen. I don't know if you guys have ever seen the BRB screen. How do I spell Surviva's name? All right. Let's just see. Let's see what exists out there in the world. Survaya Hermund. Well, if you Google that, it comes up with Survaya Hermund, friend sim, troll call, and X reader. Let's just try fanfic. That's in my Google search history now. Clear the cache after this. Let's see. What is this? Survivor Hermond X Reader. Yeah, let's go and read that. What's Wattpad? Oh god. It is... Someone said vape my anal fluids, daddy, in the comments. So I'm just going to go ahead and close out of this. Because I don't need this life. Yeah, I'm sure I want to quit. Who knows if that was just a joke thing, but that comment just... Anyway, I'll see you guys in a couple days. I'm going to try and be streaming more on the art channel. So if you haven't heard of it, RevScarecrow Arcade, there should be a link that pops up here in a second that tells you all about it. But if you go there, then you can see all the things. I have a Patreon for it, which is on screen right now. And the next link should be the arcade thing. I'll try and make sure that it's on screen as well. I'm going to be trying to stream on there as well as on Twitch, because I found out that if I stream just a handful more times before October, then I'll have like all the features unlocked on YouTube for it. So if you want to drop by and help me out with that just by watching, I'd love to have you. Just, I don't know, follow me on Twitter. You'll figure it out. I don't have specific times yet, but I'm going to be doing that more. No. Oh, man. Oh, man, there was a little barf from that one. Anyway, I'm gonna stop now. I hope you guys had a good time. I'll see you guys later. Bye.